Okay, so, um, I guess Disney's stock was at like it's gone up. It's continuing to climb right now, which is actually that's good. That's good to see. It's good to see that possibly we might actually see people actually getting their jobs back. Like, considering all the things, all the people that were probably all the people let go. I think there were, and forgive me, I can't remember the exact figure, but there was a lot of people who lost their jobs during this ridiculous spamdemic or plandemic as they call it. They call it a plandemic. Um, you know, uh, uh, Kobe Kobe means Corona. They actually mean the same thing. Probably this video probably demonetized because I said that one word. It's like it's so stupid. It's insane how much how much control Google has, how much control they really have over the information, and it's a shame because they are very biased. They're very biased in their approach and everything, and it's just insane to even think about. I mean, I'm grateful that I get to actually sit here and maybe more than one person listen to this. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about Bob Iger for a second because he's a guy who's, who knows the ropes. He knows how things work. And I really think that I was listening to Yellow Flash too. Great channel, good guy, really up on everything that's happening. He was talking specifically about how he thinks Kennedy will never leave. And I was actually saying that. And I think so too. I think that is precisely, he's on the money on that because and I've been saying this from back when they first said she's out of here, like when her term was coming up and they were saying that she's out of there. I was like, there's no way they're gonna let her go. There's no way. There's too much at stake here. There's too much. She's too perfect and successful, even though she's run an entire franchise into the ground, even though she's completely destroyed the IP of Star Wars. She destroyed it in. I mean, this is it's actually, I mean, hilarious but detrimental at the same time. But it's just hilarious how she's able to fail upwards no matter what, every single time. Resistance, Solo, like TLJ, and then of course, I mean, this last season of the Clone Wars, it was horrible. I'm sorry, but you don't get to just say okay and I'm grateful for it because it was No, you don't get to say that because that was a huge misstep. And I think it's because of the money. They didn't want to spend more money because it costs so much money to make each one of those episodes. But anyway, it's a sad day because Iger, I mean, he's been doing this for a long time. I haven't read his memoirs. I haven't read all the things I haven't read his book. So I don't know, and I'm sure he's a smart guy, but he's a horrible CEO. And he may be subject to terms and conditions, these terms and conditions of an agreement that he may have signed from the beginning that would probably, that keep him from actually being able to fire her. Like, I bet he's literally under contract where he has to do a certain amount of things that she says. I bet you anything. There's probably some high stakes involved there or something. Either that or she has dirt on him or something. But the point that Yellow Flash was getting to, he was talking about specifically how she knows like how to play the game, which is why she's been able to be successful this entire time. She's still been able to continuously be continuously successful no matter what happens, right? I mean, no matter what, even though she's completely destroyed it. She destroyed Star Wars and she's still employed there. Like no one else would be still hired. No one. I don't care. No one would still be hired. So for her to remain hired, for her to not be fired at this point, that's on you, Bob. On you, Bob. you are either an idiot or you are subject to terms and agreements you're subject to things that you may have unfortunately agreed to. You probably have agreed to things that you are regretting now, and it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame because it's been destroyed. It's been destroyed, and it's non-profitable. It is absolutely not profitable, and I'm sure that Disney Plus will probably make up, at some point. But with this Leslie Headland thing and them confirming that this is real now, this is something that's actually going to actually be made. Like, I thought that for sure there's no way that thing was going to be made, and lo and behold, there we go. Critical Drinker nailed it perfectly when he said that, this was her last jab at trying to, get her to wedge her politics in there. And it's like, Bob, if you're viewing this, you're seeing this from you're watching this from afar, you're seeing all this happen, and for you to just say, okay, it's like you have no idea. You're so out of touch. You have no idea what's actually happening. You have no idea what's actually happening to fandom right now. What the people who really care about this stuff, what's actually happening, and it's been infested by a disease, like a zombie. It was like Star Wars was like Kobe Bryant. He was a star. It was a and then basically Star Wars is Kobe Bryant with as a zombie. Kobe Bryant has become a zombie. He's been an infested disease. So he's been diseased. Thanks for listening. Have a wonderful day.